Good afternoon. I am Carol Reid, Director of Student Administration here at the University. I would like to warmly welcome you all to this University of Salford graduation ceremony. I would also like to thank the University of Salford Graduation Band. I'm sure you'll agree that their performance has really got our ceremony off to a great start. Therefore, may I ask you to join me in showing your appreciation of our amazing musicians. From the video you have just watched, you will see that your relationship with the university does not end today. In fact, it's only just beginning. You are now a member of a global alumni community of over 200,000 graduates. Salford graduates go on to achieve amazing things, making a difference in all walks of life, from politics, industry, the arts, scientific discovery, to serving our communities through the health service, in schools and in public service. We would love you to keep in touch with us so that we can share in your life's journey and achievements, but also to ensure that you are kept up to date with the latest benefits and services available to you as a member of our alumni network. As you cross the stage today, we'll be recording you, and you will receive an email from us in the next couple of days inviting you to download a clip of yourself. It's just a little gift to say thank you for agreeing to let us stay in touch with you. Before the ceremony starts, I have a few housekeeping notes to run through. This year, instead of shaking the hand of the presiding officer, you will nod as you cross the stage. So, graduates, you will come up onto the stage to my left. As you're walking across the stage, the presiding officer will be in the centre, and as you walk past them, just nod your head. You don't need to take your hat off or put your hat on. Just nod as you get to them, and then carry on walking across the stage. Can I also remind you to remain seated throughout the ceremony as a courtesy to other guests so that they are not being disturbed or having their view blocked. And finally, may I ask if you would kindly ensure that your mobile phones are switched off for the duration of the proceedings. Thank you. The ceremony will now begin. For those of you who are able, please stand for the entrance of the academic procession.
I declare this congregation open to present the awards of the University of Salford. Please be seated.
Graduates and distinguished guests, please welcome Professor Margaret Rowe, Dean of the School of Health and Society.
Thank you. Well, isn't this absolutely fantastic to see all of our students who are graduating today with their families, their friends. This is the class of 22, the class that has had to deal in working in the NHS in such a challenging time of the pandemic. So I think we'll start off with a big round of applause for all of our students. And I think one of the things I'd like you to really enjoy today, this is an absolute celebration. So make the noise, enjoy, no holds barred. It's the last one of the day, so we're home after this. So you can go for it. Sorry, Pro Vice-Chancellor, but I just think it's about that time. So I'm going to really thank you and tell you just how proud we are in the School of Health and Society. We know how hard it has been to study, any student to study, in the last 2.5 years. But if you're a student that's had to work in a healthcare setting in such difficult times, in PPE, with people coming in who are really ill, not being able to be with their families, being isolated, all of those challenges on top of studying, and this isn't the journey you thought you were coming to do. You thought you were going to come to university and it was going to be great and it was going to be fantastic and you were going to learn to be that health professional that you'd chosen and you would meet friends in the university, and then all of a sudden we went online. Everything went online. You started to study in your kitchen, started to study in your bedroom. If you were really lucky when it was sunny in 21 in the summer, you might have been able to get out your laptop, if you had a laptop, out in the garden. But it has been tough. And you have shown absolute resilience, motivation, commitment, and the ability to adapt to incredible, difficult situations. Now, if you can do that, you can do anything. Absolutely, yeah. Give us a whoop. As the Dean of the school, I am immensely proud when I see so many positive stories about you guys, what you've achieved, what have you done. And frequently I'll find out from practitioners in the NHS just how good the University of Salford health students are. And yeah. And you will shortly, and some of you might already be ready for that, be joining that workforce that is required for the NHS. And we've still got a lot of things to do, a lot of challenges in the NHS. As things close down, now they're starting to increase. We know that waiting lists are very long. We know that individuals are feeling very burnt out. So we've got to get that morale right. We've got to get people. Working for the NHS is one of the greatest things that I ever have done, but that you will ever do. The university has a civic responsibility, and one of the things we want you as students to do as newly qualified health professionals is to be able to make a difference to people's lives. Grasp those opportunities, demonstrate compassion, demonstrate care, because you do that. You are amazing. The university has a saying, being unstoppable, and that's who you guys are. You've been unstoppable. Your journey has been incredibly difficult, and you will have had your own bumps in the road, I'm sure. But here you are now, getting hot with your robes on. I can tell you it isn't as hot as it was yesterday. It was really hot. We were even allowed not to wear hats. That's how hot it was. But fantastic. I do hope you go out, you celebrate, and you realise just such an achievement that you have made and the difference that you are making. I want to share with you some great examples of work within the School of Health and Society. So I always have to put my glasses on because my eyes are not as good as they used to be. So one of the things I'm really, really proud of is that we were the first in the world to become a child-safe certificated university. And this is demonstrating that we have the right procedures and policies to ensure that we can make the place a safer place for children and young people living in their communities. It's really important to us that we actually give back to society. We also had a fantastic success. Dr. Julia Ryan, who unfortunately can't be with us because of the dreaded COVID, and she was up for Educator of the Year at the National Student Nursing Times Award. Unfortunately, she got pipped at the post, but it was brilliant. You know, out of 650,000 nurses that are on the register of the NMC, we had somebody who was seen as a national lead in nurse education. We've also seen individuals going above and beyond, developing, when we got the call to develop the training for the Greater Manchester Nightingale Hospital, academic staff from the health professionals and from nursing all came in, set up that training, were part of the vaccination programme. Students were part of that vaccination programmes, demonstrating the commitment to make a difference. It was really excellent this year that we set up, last year, that we set up the Black Lives Matter movement. We didn't set this Black Lives Matter up, sorry. The Black Lives Matter movement started, and within the school, led by Dr. Soraya Nayak, we established the school's Black, Asian and racially minoritised student collective. This is a group of 200 students who meet on a regular basis and are able to share their experiences, their challenges, and we can respond to what they are. This is seen as one of the largest group of these students in the country within a university. And that's really good because we want to listen to students. We want to make it better for you guys. And how can we do that? We've seen real successes in the various league tables that we have. And certainly we've seen nursing dramatically improving, social work, physiotherapy, sport, counselling, and psychotherapy and occupational therapy, with many of our subjects within the school in the top 20. One of our students, an adult nursing student, Annabelle Clark, was nominated for the Student of the Year at the Greater Manchester Healthcare Champions Awards. And another student, James Ashton, had been awarded the Margaret Parkinson Award for Outstanding Achievement in Student Nursing at this year's Royal College of Nursing Foundation Impact Awards. We've had awards from students from occupational therapy and physiotherapy, and groups have come together and working in an interdisciplinary way to understand what the challenges are. Our recent psychology graduate was commissioned by a member of the House of Lords to produce a national level report for the National Preparedness Commission. She's now working with the Cabinet Office on Emergency Planning College, working on UK resilience and civic contingencies. Our healthcare students have really adapted to the world of working in clinical practice. And there has been, as you will have been experienced, a lot of changes. Placements that didn't occur when they were supposed to occur, individuals waiting and coming in through and having education through simulation, going online, coming offline. And you have dealt with those challenges in the most professional way that we could have expected. We have an international reputation for research in health and society and have done some fantastic pieces of work that have global recognition and are making a difference to people's lives in different parts of the world. One example of the research that we've been doing is by Professor Penny Cook on fetal alcohol spectrum disorder. And this is the first of its kind in the UK. And it's finding out significant challenges, significant issues, and it will make a difference to people's lives at a national level. We've been working with the World Health Organization and Health Education England on developing workshops to upskill health professionals around the world to cover topics in relation to COVID-19, resilience, mental health and disruption. Looking at our future, our desire is to generate a positive impact in the world. We believe you have developed a positive impact. You have pushed the boundaries, you have taken on all of the challenges, and you have succeeded. That is absolutely fantastic, and I do think, once again, let's have a round of applause. So whilst it's been an exciting year for the school, there's also been significant achievements in our university. And as such, I'm very proud to introduce our presiding officer of this ceremony, the Pro-Vice-Chancellor for Academic Development, Jo Purvis.
Well, distinguished guests and graduates. Graduates, isn't that exciting? So as Pro-Vice-Chancellor of the University, I'm really delighted to be able to welcome you all here today and to congratulate you all, our next generation of graduates, because we're very proud of you and we want to launch this next chapter of your life with this fantastic celebration. Today, as Margaret said, is the culmination of years of hard work for you, and we recognise how hard those years have been. So, graduations for us are always the highlight of our university calendar, but this year particularly, it's very meaningful for us because these summer graduations are the first ones we've been able to do for 3 years. So it's great to have you here. Everybody in this room has been affected by COVID one way or another, and actually, in this school, more than most, because you have been on the front line, so many of you. And we are really appreciative of what you have done while you've been studying. It's absolutely amazing. So it's a pleasure, privilege and honour to share this day with you. I also want to extend a welcome to your family, friends and supporters. Whether you've come from just down the road or a long distance, you are extremely welcome. And I hope you all get to take some very special memories away of this day. So graduates, you probably don't realise it yet, but your university career will have been a pivotal moment in your life. While you've been with us, alongside your studies, you've further shaped your views on the world, learnt more about yourself, and created memories and friends that are going to stay with you for the rest of your life. You've developed intellectually, personally, socially. So, whether you're moving on into further studies, or whether you're going into the job that you always thought you would go into, or whether you are going to do something entirely different, or sit back and just consider the opportunities that are available to you now, we know that you have been prepared through what you've been through with skills that will enable you to succeed in whatever you choose to do. So a lot of you will have had the experience of working while studying, either as part of the degree, or maybe you had part-time work outside your degree, or you have family commitments as well. And I know how hard that can be. I myself studied for my master's part-time, and I remember very clearly the feelings of guilt because you were always supposed to be either at work or at study, and there was very little space for anything outside of that. And that can make you quite cranky and difficult to live with. I know I was. So I think you should remember just to say to your families, friends and supporters that you appreciate the support that they gave you. You might not have always been the easiest to live with, but it's been worth it in the end because look what the results have been. You've made it. Certainly for me, it got me to where I am today, wearing some rather fancy robes. Now, many of you, of course, will be wearing a uniform when you go out. So this is my uniform, but I don't get to wear this every day, fortunately, because it's very hot. You might think you know what your career will hold, but I can assure you it is going to take some twists and turns that you didn't expect. I started off my career writing and editing news stories for a Middle East TV channel, but I always knew that I actually wanted to have a career that helped me shape the future in one way or another to the good of the country, the world. And when I saw a job come up in a university, I decided that was it. That's for me. I want to help shape how our future generations realise their potential. So really, I would never have expected to be where I am today, and I can guarantee that your careers will take twists and turns that you don't expect either. Just take the opportunities as they arise. Always be bold in knowing what you want to do. And it might take you a few years to work out exactly what it is that you enjoy in your jobs and which directions you want to take. And that's fine, because you don't stop learning when you're at university. It's going to carry on. You will carry on learning about yourself and your capabilities. We are so proud of you, and you should be proud of yourselves too. But I hope that you will feel proud of us, your university, as well. Margaret talked about some of the great things that have been going on in the School of Health and Society. But we also, at the wider university, have been getting on with quite a lot over the last 3 years, even with all of the constraints that the pandemic brought us. The construction of our new Science, Engineering and Environment building on the Peel Park campus is now complete, and we will have students coming into that in September. And earlier this year, our Energy House Labs welcomed a visit from the MP Ed Miliband, Shadow Secretary of State for Climate Change and Net Zero, who was given a tour of the leading research facilities that are developing innovative solutions to support the UK in its mission to reach carbon net zero by 2050. And the work taking place in those Energy House Labs are going to make they're innovations that will make our new and existing housing stock far more energy efficient. And that cuts across research, policy, skills, innovation. It will have a real impact on people's everyday lives, and it addresses global challenges. And this week, more than any I can remember, has shown the importance of climate change to us all. And even, you will recognise this, it has an effect on the health service as well. Our commitment as a university to finding ways to tackle climate change is unwavering. So recently we were named as one of the UK's most sustainable universities after receiving a first-class award in the 2021 People and Planet's University League. And we were also named one of the best green spaces in the UK for the 3rd year in a row. Thank you. In addition, our commitment to improving social mobility for young people was also recognised this year when the Higher Education Policy Institute's Social Mobility Index ranked Salford at number 6 in England and number 1 in the North West, up 8 places from the previous year. The findings look at how effective different universities are at delivering social mobility. We are committed to releasing the potential of our students, no matter what their background is, with an education that gives them hands-on experience that will set them up for life. We also celebrated our Research Excellence Framework results, which is the UK system for assessing the quality of research in UK higher education institutions. We rose an impressive 22 places in the league table, with 78% of our research rated as world-leading or internationally excellent. We were also the second highest riser for the impact of our research on the wider economy and society, moving up 36 places. All these areas show that in our research, innovation and teaching, we are working to secure a better future for the generations to come. But you, our students and our alumni, have also been making the university very proud. Just this year, over 30 graduates from Salford's renowned MA and BA fashion design courses launched a new collaboration with the luxury retailer Harvey Nichols in the Manchester store. Jack Whittaker, a final year law student from Salford Business School, was named Future Lawyer of the Year in the national competition. Alumna Charlotte France, who studied building surveying at Salford, actually achieved a milestone moment in her career because she was managing the construction and completion of our science, engineering and environment building. And Salford graduate Hannah Russell received an OBE in the New Year Honours List in recognition for her services to swimming after she was successful with bronze and gold medals at the Tokyo Paralympics. So that's just a few examples of the many amazing things our students and graduates have achieved. So it's an exciting and inspiring time to be part of this university community. And today is about you, the students from the School of Health and Society, graduating this year, celebrating your journey with us. But it's also about the people who've helped you on your journey to receiving your award today. And these fantastic staff alongside me have guided you on your university career and helped you recognise and reach your potential. But also, your supporters, your family, your friends who are here have encouraged you on the way, offering emotional, practical, and for the parents who are here, I hesitate to say financial support. Yes, you recognise that, don't you? So I'd actually like all the graduates to stand and applaud their academics and their family, friends and supporters. So, now to the important bit. In a moment, you're going to pass across the stage. I know some of you will be nervous about that. Some of you might be wondering why you chose the shoes that you're wearing. But don't worry, take your time. It's your moment. You deserve it. You can style it out. And guests, we are in a lovely theatre. For those of you familiar with the tradition of British pantomime, I want to see a bit of competition about which tier of you can applaud loudest. So, yes, some of those as well. So this part of your Salford journey is ending, but a new one is beginning. From today, you become one of the alumni of this great university and you join a community of over 200,000 across the world. So pretty much anywhere you go, you'll meet a Salford graduate. When you become alumni, please do keep in touch. Let us know what you're doing, how we can help you and how you can help us. And please remember, this university is your university. Our successes are your successes, just as your successes are ours. Remember how much you've achieved, how far you've come during your time at Salford. From navigating online learning to dealing with everything that the pandemic threw at you, finding new ways to develop relationships with your teachers, with your patients, and with your classmates, you've overcome so much with determination and willingness to adapt. As Margaret said, if you can graduate during a pandemic, you can do anything. Finally, I invite you to reflect on your abilities and social obligations as graduates and ambassadors of the University of Salford. I urge you to work for the benefit of others, and actually, with a group like you, that's very easy to do. Be a catalyst for positive change in whatever community you choose to live and work in. Seize the opportunity life gives you, cherish the memories of your time at Salford, and use the skills and knowledge you've gained here to be the best you can be. And with those skills, you'll be building a brighter future for all of us. So to each and every graduate, be proud of what you have achieved, be bold in your aspirations. The future is now yours to make. And as we do like to say at Salford, go out there and become unstoppable. Congratulations.
Graduates and distinguished guests, we will now commence the presentation of the Postgraduate Research Awards for the School of Health and Society, and each student will be presented individually for their award. I would like to invite Professor Margaret Rowe, Dean of School, to present the awards.
Pro-Chancellor, graduates, families, I have the great honour to present the Postgraduate Research Awards for the School of Health and Society. Doctorate of Philosophy, Cultural Beliefs and Practices Influencing the Health-Seeking Behaviour of Women During Pregnancy in Ottawa, South West Africa, Adion Adiothan. Doctor of Philosophy with a thesis and exploration of the lived experiences of people who self-harm in 2 secure locked mental health hospitals in Ghana, Andrews Drake. Doctor of Philosophy with a thesis and exploration of counselling and support services as experienced by adult male survivors of child sexual abuse, Laura Villadares. Pro-Chancellor, that concludes my presentation.
Graduates and distinguished guests, we will now continue the presentation of the Postgraduate Awards from the School of Health and Society, and each student will be presented individually for their award. I would like to invite Brian Bogue, Associate Dean International, to present the awards.
Pro-Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the staff and students of the School of Health and Society, I present for the award of Master of Arts, Nursing, Registered Nurse Adult, Abidoam Abraham. Taslim Ahmed. Ioma Aloz. Victory Iweri Ikize. Rose Aritos Dulson. Bridget Mufurfi. Sandra Obasu Asaji. Paraskivi Tausku. Bernadette Uvari. For the degree of Master of Arts Nursing, Registered Nurse Mental Health, Bukola Adesola Lambo. Felicia Agbo. Glenn Birtwell. Fatima Bizami. Cass Kasim. Rebecca Cox. Chipo Dilwayo. Saida El Faki. Amy Forsyth. Katie Gartside. Laura Partington. Tegan Smith. For the award of Master of Science Advanced Clinical Practice, Lania Abraham. Ruth Allen, Sarah Beasley, Rachel Black, Laura Bradley, Amanda Brearley, Pippa Bulger, Rowan Chalice, Ruth Coleman, L'Oreal Kaur, Maria Dunn, Georgina Follows, Sarah Kahn, Lara Lastrucci, Emma Mallard, Joanne Martin, Gillian McMurtry, Catherine Munir, Rachel Pang, Marco Parolin, Heidi Pryor, Victor Michael Clement Kaichom, Georgina Randall, Sarah Royale, Pascal Sarno, Emma Swinterton, Alice Travers, Eleanor Wright, for the award of Master of Science Advanced Practice Neonates, Roxana Afsal, Jodie Brown, Emma Donaghy, Stephanie Egerton, Danielle Mace, Vanessa Morris, for the award of Master of Science Cognitive Behavioural Psychotherapy, Gemma Eaton, Ella Howman, Susan Payne, for the award of Master of Science Diabetes Care, Amira Bakuru, Suzanne Zile, for the award of Master of Science Geriatric Medicine, Mavis Tan, Angeline Teo, for the award of Master of Science Leadership and Management for Healthcare Practice, Hamera Kuser, for the award of Master of Science Midwifery, Melina Sasibi, for the award of Master of Science Nursing, Judith Elame Eluku, Anna Luapo Oyedi, Leanne Robinson, for the award of Master of Science Nursing Research, Chioma Yuwoki, for the award of Master of Science Occupational Therapy, Olivia Graham, Eleanor Valance, for For the award of Postgraduate Diploma Cognitive Behavioural Psychotherapy, Monica Cullen. And that completes the Postgraduate Awards.
We will now commence the presentation of the Undergraduate Awards from the School of Health and Society. Each student will be presented individually for their award. I would like to invite Dr. Vicky Halliwell, Deputy Dean of School, to present the awards.
Pro Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the School of Health and Society, I present for the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours Healthcare, Jaspreet Brabad. Bachelor of Science with Honours Midwifery, Demi Lee Boland. Abby Clark. Harriet Foster. Hayley Holman. Chloe James. Isabel Offlands. Anna Perry. Christina Ray. Grace Taylor White. Bachelor of Science with Honours Nursing Adult, Catherine Abbott. Yasmin Abdi. Chisomo Adu. Linda Agumba. Guy Ahonga. Bumi Akinwande. Elise Bailey. Yvette Barnett. Ngozi Bay. Faisal Begum Tushi. Fatima Begum. Angela Benjamin. Diane Burney. Lindsay Carolan. Amy Carruthers. Rebecca Carter. Rebecca Cheetle. Priska Chalaka. Stacey Chirenda. Jade Cook. Megan Corrie. Akela Daniel. Maureen Aibo. Shannon Doyle. Claire Dunn. Josephine Ekwato Osemwenke. Uchenna Alowenya. Sophie Hamilton. Emma Hark. Trishana Hibbert. Sarah Hopwood. Aaron Jose. Michelle Khan. Kareen Carlo. Simran Kali. Aisha Khan. Ruxa Khan. Sarah Lamptey. Freya Latham. Molly Lees. Raisa Loasa. Roxanne Lowe. Felix Lumumba. Ronango Badonko. Momangu Mbele. Neve McCaveney. Caitlin Marie McKenna. Caroline McStravick. Sigufta Mebob. Ellie Morley. Amanda Muckley. Nicola Mumbanwaro. Eleanor Murphy. Lauren Murphy. Letitia Murray. Wafa Musad. Polite Muzenda. Danielle Naylor. Lucy Njwala Chisale. Sally Odebeyi. Grace Obikoya. Chinaza Abido Okare Ifanaye. Erin Olive. Rayman Otang. Lauren Owen. Deborah Pam. Billy Jane Pennington. Hannah Plunkett. Adenike Papula. Tanjay Rahman Chowdhury Mawara Begum. Naomi Ravat. Chelsea Rue. Elizabeth Robinson. Chloe Rustage. Megan Seville. Asha Shamir. Fatma Sharif. Amy Shawcross. Amy Simnor. Emma Stafford. Courtney Staniskausis. Lauren Swithenbank. Rachel Taylor. Fadzia Savara. Perpetual Ufiso. Suzanne Wambui. Abigail Wild. Nicola Woodall. Chloe Woodworth. Jessica Wright. Shamila Wright. Nicola Wrigley. Bachelor of Science with Honours Nursing, Children and Young People, Aliyah Ahmed. Mahima Ahmed. Tamara Ashley. Suha Bibi. Alice Biggs. Rachel Boss. Megan Brennan Thomas. Ellie Calverley. Anna Gregory. Megan Hall. Sophie Holden. Nafisa Hussain. Najma Ibrahim. Chelsea Jennings. Rebecca Lack. Megan Lewis. Tabor Mahmood. Sella Macquara. Jessica Maloney. Sanika Mason. Rachel Moran. Lydia Oakland. Nicola Pemberton. Rachel Pennington. Khadija Ramil. Liba Rayham. Lucy Riley. Katie Rourke. Halisha Salim. Siobhan Schneider. Katrina Shields. Hannah Taylor. Carly Thompson. Bachelor of Science with Honours, Nursing Mental Health, Ahmad Uthuman Agbuktar. Rame Adumu. Bamidele Ajibanjo. Uche Ogbubu. Katie Bamba. Saidembiso Banda. Eloise Boddy. Holly Brome. Amy Calder. Lorathchi Epse Neighbour. Kudawashe Chimhanda. Sadika Chowdhury. Mirelle Dowd. Lawrence Dushabe. Rivka Gaines. Obehi Igbakemen. Enwamara Ilhaihaman. Florence Ikwuna. Joy Ilyamu. Evie Jones-Lees. Elton Kanyowa. Croa Konian. Yetunde Elizabeth Kewe. Alexandra Martin. Andrew Maylakwe. Kieran Maloney. Kudashwe Mudumu. Violet Mumba Mahone. Simon Money. Caitlin Murray. Linda Mutasa. Ruth Mutoni. Isa Nasir. Teresa Nakemchor. Francis Olajubu. Shelley Pickles. Tosin Akenyosoye. Chelsea Scott. Kieran Senior. Brian Shareni. Danielle Smith. Mary Treacy. Anne Tucker. Kelly Ward. Bachelor of Science with Honours, Nursing Studies, Munesh. Adaeze Basil. Joy Ikata. Annabelle Fonyuyu. Rohit Jagan. Ganwar Karnwal. Notabo Kamula. Nelse Nawade. Vivian Etuwandu Obey Cyril. Obura Oche. Chisom Okoe. Alawutoyin Ojanere Bessie. Success Owainla. Vicky Osamwonyi. Oniinye Azor. Jani Damini Jadashi Patel. Sonia Rana. Yi Shimizu. Chiindu Uzgozag. Yawande Obidun. Tamina Chowdhury. Dawn Marie Etchells. Stephanie Evans. Lucy Garside. Louise Goodwin. Georgina Hager. Amy Hall. Kezia Hesketh. Sophie Hughes. Holly Jones. Katrina Kay. Jessica Lewis. Iman Lone Malik. Michelle McManus. Carlene Nathan. Natasha Nkube. Tessa Noble. Zoe Pendlebury. Taya Phillips. Ian Pollitt. Anna Sakali. Megan Teasdale. Bronwyn Thomas. Claire Vickers. Claire Wigley. Holly Wilson. Megan Worthington. Foundation Degree Science Nursing Associate, Omola Abidoye. Esther Ajang. Owomuni Bello. Amina Desai. Demi Driver. Danielle Hamilton. Tracy Jones. Josie Miller. Amy Moore. Lindsay Pearson. Brett Pritchard. Master of Arts Nursing, Registered Nurse, Mental Health, Aneme Blessing Adeye. Bachelor of Science with Honours Nursing Studies, Nakuru Achugu Akoli. Bachelor of Science with Honours Nursing Studies, Linda Ugochi Anyanwu. Bachelor of Science with Honours Nursing Studies, Chianyua Domitila Ananalie. Bachelor of Science with Honours Nursing Registered Nurse Adult, Iliam Suleiman. Bachelor of Science with Honours Nursing Registered Nurse Adult, Mary Bangura. Bachelor of Science with Honours Nursing Registered Nurse Mental Health, Sarah Dixon. Bachelor of Science with Honours Nursing Registered Nurse Mental Health, Sadeka Chowdhury.
Graduates and guests, that concludes the presentation of the awards. Before I invite the Pro-Vice-Chancellor to close the ceremony, I would like to inform you that we will be taking a group photograph of all of our new graduates outside of the theatre on the piazza. Therefore, can I please ask all guests to remain in their seats until the graduates have left the theatre. And graduates, if you can please follow the academic procession straight out of the theatre to the piazza for the photograph. Thank you. I would now like to invite Pro-Vice-Chancellor for Academic Development, Joe Purvis, to close the ceremony.
Well, that was a riot. You did us proud on the noise, 10 out of 10. So, on behalf of the University of Salford, I would like to offer my congratulations to each and every one of our new graduates. One almost last round of applause. Now, don't expend all your energy, because it is time for me to give the last instruction that we can give to our graduates as students of the University of Salford. It is time for you all to stand as new University of Salford graduates, and please put on your hats. Closed.